Got his buddy with him. There's two Merlins in this tree. I'll try to back off. I come back quite a ways. He's below him here a little bit. There they are. You can barely see him in there. I got two of them in the thicket. They were here earlier, then one took off and he's finally come back. So I'll try to get this bottom one this time. Oh yeah. There he is. He's preening up. Oh yeah, I'll come in a little bit more. There he is. Well, we've seen these two. You can see it looks like he's molding a tail feather, I think. Unless that's just a stripe maybe, but we're lucky to get them both in the same tree today. They're both cleaning up. Oh yeah, they will work together hunting. Oh, he's going to fan that tail and stretch. Look at that, would you? Isn't that great? Look at that. My goodness, that is just beautiful pose. Look how beautiful this bird is. It's our Merlin preening up. We like that. I saw him chase a bird earlier, a small bird. And he took off and then he came back. Joined his friend here, his sibling. And they both decided to preen up in the tree. Anyway, looking around, they're enjoying the sunshine. I'll back off and try to get the top one. He's got to be coming up here pretty quick. Oh yeah, we'll get this guy here. There he is. He's doing a fine job. Look at this guy. Oh yeah. I guess think about getting ready to take off. He's looking now. He spotted some movement. He wants to get a chance to go catch something. Look at him look, would you? Very alert. He's checking every direction now. Looking for his opportunity, and he'll just fly out here just as quick as he can. Yeah, they're quick. Oh yeah. I've seen a lot of birds below him. There he goes. And he wants to preen up now. So we'll just keep an eye on him. Look at that tail. He's working on that now. I'm going to fan it out. Look at that, would you? My goodness. We certainly like that. Putting on quite a show. Wow, check that stretch out. Isn't that beautiful? What a great bird. Now he's got his leg out. How wonderful is that? Come down here and get him putting on a show like that. My goodness sakes. This is a wonderful day. Well, here's our Merlin down by the Boeing Pond. The peregrine's on his ledge, and this little Merlin's hanging out here by the pond on a dead twig there. And we're all excited about it. Yeah. We're glad to see that the peregrine's back, and we've been looking for the Merlin and surprised to find him sitting here, so we're kind of excited about it. All right, he's looking every which way. See if I can come in a little closer on him. There you go. I can see the markings on his face. A beautiful bird. We looked for Merlins over on Canyon Road and couldn't find any, but we see a pair of these guys that hang around here all winter, and now just happy to see this guy. Makes it very interesting. Looking kind of over here now. Oh, he's just bobbing his head. He's looking for something to chase, I think. Doesn't look like his crop is full. He's pretty flat on his chest, so he looks like he's hungry. All right then. See if I can refocus here. Yeah, where we have the Merlin and the Kestrel hunting together. Kestrel just flew. They're hunting these little birds. He's coming back now. He landed right up on top. There's our Merlin flying. Took out after some birds. Our Kestrel's still here. He's turning around coming back. There he just zoomed around by the Kestrel. And there he's landed. They're both in the same tree again. How cool is that? They're in the same tree hunting the little birds. Merlin just took out and made a flight and came back, and the Kestrel did the same. The Kestrel's above and the Merlin's below. I'll see if I can zoom in on them. But they're hunting these goldfinches that are hanging out here. Alright, there he goes again on another chase. Alright, now we have the Kestrel and the Merlin flying together. Alright, now the Kestrel's coming back. The Merlin's going across the field. There's our Kestrel. Alright. Well, here is our Kestrel. She took over the perch and sitting here just preening up. She's enjoying the perch. I'll back off. I think there's a stellar jay right above her there. There we go. Just flew. The stellar jay flew out. And here's our Kestrel. Look at that. Just kind of posing and enjoying the weather. You can see all the good markings on the side of her head there and her brown feathers on her back. I don't see the Merlin in the tree. They were hunting together, so. She hunts little birds and grasshoppers, dragonflies, of course any little vole or mouse too. So she's checking everything out here. Got a little bit of a breeze. See the limbs swaying there, and she's checking out the area for her food. We got a wetland here, got a lot of the dragonflies and some grasshoppers, small birds. She's mainly interested in the rodents, voles and small meadow mice, things like that. You got a little bit of a breeze picking up now. There's a pair of them. She has a friend she hunts with. It's a Merlin. I saw them working together the other day. So. Oh yeah, I can see when the wind blows the tree, she keeps her head in one spot and her body goes up and down. See how that works? It's amazing, isn't it? That way when they're watching something, their whole body can go up and down, but their head stays in one spot and they can stay focused. Alright, I think we'll check around and see if we can locate some of the other birds. Okay, he's looking over his shoulder here. He's wondering where that Kestrel went. I can hear him flying around, calling. He's just sitting up here on his favorite perch where all the little goldfinches are, and he's kind of tired. He's been chasing some flickers. Now he's decided to preen up a little bit, work on his feathers and get in shape. He got his head bobbing. He sees something over there. It's one of our favorite places. It's the hot spot down by Kent, Washington. We also have peregrine falcon that hangs out in the area. We see him on a regular basis. Cooper hawks, sharp shins, kestrels. And of course we got our red tails and marsh hawk. Oh yeah. There we go. He's gonna preen up some. Look at this guy. Do some more preening here. Fan that. Look at him stretch. Isn't that wonderful? What a beautiful stretch. The leg wings up. Look at that. What a wonderful bird. Give us a great video like that. My goodness, we like that. Yeah, this is our Merlin. We're so happy to find him. He did his preening and he's stretching now, and looks like he's checking everything out. He might be just about ready for the hunt. Showing us a good profile there. Our lighting is good. We got a slight breeze, and there's plenty of birds around for him to chase, and dragonflies and grasshoppers. Oh yeah, he's just looking to the left, looking to the right, bobbing his head a little bit. He's got his mind on prey now. He's ready for action, or he wants to go hunt. Look at this guy, he's very alert. Okay, there he goes. He's off on the flight. He's chased a couple birds. Boy, they took off too. Coming right over. What a great bird. Well, here's our Merlin hunting. And his friend the Kestrel is helping him out. They flew over here. They're trying to catch some flickers. There's a couple of stellar jays around. Oh yeah, there goes the Merlin. Now he's after the flicker. You heard him holler. He's making a curve and he's coming by me right now. He's very agile. All right. Here's our Merlin getting ready for his next flight. Kestrel came back and joined him. He's been really chasing these flickers. There he goes again. That's that flicker hollering for his life. Merlin's circling around. He's coming back to the perch. Merlin back on his perch again. Getting ready for the next round. He's watching. Mainly flickers he's hunting today. He's had a couple of close calls, I'll tell you. But he's made several passes at them. You can hear them screaming when they take off. Yeah, he has a good system here on the corner. He flies over here and there's a yard, 2 houses, and kind of open yard there. You can chase the flickers. He's got the big dead snag he hunts out of, and then this tree here, this little short bush at this end, and the higher perch over on the other side. When he comes off the high perch, he's got great speed through here. He's just barely missed them. Then he rings up, circles around a little bit, and flies over here in this perch here. He's just taking a little break. He's made about 10 passes, and we've really been having quite a great bird watching session today of this Merlin. And of course he has a little friend, the Kestrel, for some reason, hanging around with him. And we find that quite interesting. Now normally when we come down, we know there's a pair of Merlins here, and there's a pair of Kestrels. So, but anyway, they probably know each other because both territories overlap and they're getting along just fine. He's keeping a sharp eye out, a lot of prey around. Definitely on the hunt. He's getting a little bit of a breeze. He's hunting the flickers and any other bird that moves. Looks like he's trying to rest a little bit now. He's had several good flights. But he is definitely looking. He's going to preen a little bit. See that little white stripe at the tip of his tail? He's got some fine stripes, gold bars on his tail too. You can see them when they're up close. Boy, it's a serious hunting business for this guy. He's paying attention to every bird that moves. They will catch the dragonflies and the grasshoppers also. But we're having great fun watching him chase the flicker. There he goes again. Let's see what he's after. Oh yeah, he just chased a dove off the roof. Our Merlin's coming back to the tree. land a little bit lower. See if we can get in on him. There he is. He's had quite the hunt there. We'll just keep an eye on him. He made a pass at a dove. There was a mourning dove, and he darn near got it. So he made a couple of circles around, chased as far as he could, and the dove went to cover, so he circled around, came back to his perch, and there he goes on the next hunt. So he's a busy guy. Well, here's a stellar jay and a merlin in the same tree. Merlin's obviously caught something, and he's eating it, and the stellar jay is just kind of keeping an eye on him. Well, how often do you see that? Well, we'll see what this merlin has here. Ah, success. Our little bird caught something. It looked like probably was a dragonfly. He just finished it up. You can see some of the colors on him now. This was an insect they had for a snack, and I think it was a dragonfly. He's back on his lower hunting perch now. The stellar jays are coming in close. There's a couple of them in the tree next to him. Yeah, he's cleaning up his beak there. Getting some good sunlight now. Well, we'll see how he acts now. He's got a little bit of a snack, a little fuel in his belly now. Like I said earlier, he's been really chasing them flickers. That's the main birds he's been chasing today, so we're just going to enjoy this guy sitting here in this great perch. We get a good view of him. The sunlight's good now. He looks like he's in pretty good focus. There he's bobbing his head. And like I say, he did get a little snack, so he might just sit here long enough for us to make a little bit of a movie of him. We were rooting for him. Oh yeah, that flash there was a stellar jay that came by. Now his little kestrel buddy was flying by too earlier. Okay, he's got two stellar jays in the tree with him. They've landed. Now back off a little bit so you can see them. There they are. You can see the size of the merlin and the stellar jays. They're fairly close, so that'll give you an idea how big the merlin is, because you get plenty of chances to see the stellar jays, but you don't see that many merlins. So here is a good comparison in the tree, and you can see they're almost the exact same size. But they can't fly like this guy. This little merlin is a little fighter pilot. He was zooming around here. He was very impressive. Looked like a miniature peregrine. Several stoops he'd ring up, and you'd hear them flickers hollering, "Help, help!" They were trying to get out of the way. Yeah, I imagine it was a pretty scary situation for him. I'll come back in on him now a little bit. There we go. There's our buddy. Get his tail in here. There we go. There he is, enjoying the sunshine, and there he goes. He's off on the next hunt now. There he goes. He's coming around the clubhouse turn, going up along the fence. He's scared out a flicker, and he's coming back. You can hear him hollering. He's scaring them to death. He's going off to our left now. He's circling around. All right. Here's our merlin hunting. Making a few passes at the flickers. Made several good passes today. He's got a merlin kind of hang out. There he goes again, his other pass. He's really quick. Now the stellar jay has come in where the merlin was. The merlin flew out, and the stellar jay took his perch, and the merlin's over here chasing the flicker. Sounds like a close call. The flicker's making a racket. Alright, we'll keep an eye on him. Alright, merlin came back in. Right where I had it set before. There he is. Looks like he's having quite the time today. Now there he is. He's just getting all set up. Back on his hunting perch, getting ready for the next flight. You can see the wind blowing a little bit. We definitely got a hungry Merlin today. He is chasing the flickers and everything else. There's some stellar jays in the area, but the main thing we see him chasing now was the flickers. And he's made several passes at them. That's our little Merlin. Usually he has a mate that hunts with him. I hear a woodpecker or something. There he goes. He's after the flicker again. You can hear the flicker. Oh yeah, he's stretching now. Look at this guy. Oh yeah, our Merlin doing the stretch. Look at that, would you? Alright. Well, he's probably getting ready for another hunt. What a great bird. This is one of his favorite hunting spots. He comes down here on a regular basis. We enjoy watching him. He's watching all the little birds. And several of the little birds hang out here. That's why he's here. We got really good lighting today. Now he looks like he's going to preen up a little bit. Yeah, he's had quite a hunt today, so he's had a good stretch here in the tree, and now he's going to do a little preening up. Oh yeah, he's reaching around there, getting all square. Got his chest feathers all fluffed out, his breast feathers, and you can see now that the wings come almost to the tip of the tail there. They're known as long wings. When he was flying after those flickers, you could really see how agile this bird is. Very good hunter. It's our Merlin. We're certainly glad to find him today. We got to watch the hunting display there with him for about 20 minutes. Of course, it's too fast for us to film on the flight, but we got him in and off his perches. Oh yeah. What a great day to be making a Merlin down here and video. Preening up in the sunshine, our lighting looks pretty good. We've seen this bird several times in the past, but never got this close, and this is the hot spot. We're on Fragger Road South and South 204th Street, and we're just south of the Heritage Farm horse track. We're about 1/8 of a mile west of the horse track on South 204th Street. And this is really the hot spot. We have seen Coopers in here, Merlins, Sharpshins, Peregrine Falcons, Kingfishers, many kinds of birds. But there's like a little pond in these bushes right below him, and that's why all the small birds are here. We have many raptors come in here and hunt. Well, here's our falcon on the top of the tree. He just flew in. We're all excited about it. We've been looking for him for a while, and we saw a red tail fly by, and then we were watching him. We saw this little guy land in the tree, so we got all excited about it. It's about as close as we can get. The wind's picking up a little. There he goes. He's off on the hunt, so we'll see where he goes. Call that good then. I don't think he's coming back up in the tree. Well, he just came back in the tree now. Landed in the same spot. So he must have had a miss there, but that's alright. He's trying. He's hunting from this tree here. What a beautiful bird. That's our little Merlin. We're down here on the west side of the Green River. We just seen him fly out of his tree here, and then he comes sailing back. So I thought he might have caught that prey over there, but obviously he took off and it really was quick. So we're all excited about it. Not every day you get to make a movie of Merlin hunting his prey. We got some pretty good sunlight, so we did get to take off, and now he's back in the same tree. He's bobbing his head. He's looking for his next chance to hunt, so I'll let it run. I'm fairly close now, and I'm kind of halfway happy with the sunlight. We're getting a little more blue sky now. We saw a marsh hawk go by earlier too, so. But there's several birds down. But this is the main reason we came today, is hopefully to make a movie of the Merlin, and it looks like we're getting our chance. There was 2 of them about a couple weeks ago. We've only been seeing 1 now, but I'm sure they're around. But this is his favorite spot. We're on Fragger Road, just on the west side of the Green River, just down by the KOA campground in Camp Washington. It's an excellent place to go bird watching, and this Merlin's been hanging around here, and it's just about a half-mile hike from the KOA campground. All right. Well, it looks like he's just going to look around here a little bit. I'll try to get another location. We'll call that good then. Yeah, there's our little falcon. He's still in the tree. We snuck up a little closer on him. And we're just anxious to see what he's up to today. He's looking down, looking for something to chase. We're hoping to get him. We've been coming down every day. We've been seeing him for the past few weeks hunting here, and hard to get close to him. So we came down a little earlier today, and it looks like he's going to preen up a little bit. And he's just a couple of trees down from where I'd made a video of him a week or so ago. So I'm all excited about finding him again. We have a lot of birds down here. We're on the west side of the Green River. We're within walking distance from the KOA campground down by the Boeing Aerospace building. This little falcon here is just a pleasure to find him again. We're hoping to see if we can locate their nest in the area in the springtime. So we're going to be keeping an eye on them, see where they hang out, and hopefully be able to locate their nest. He's right in the very top of the tree here. We're all excited about that. I'll back off just a little bit more there. There he is. Anyway, we're just like I say, you can leave the KOA campground, take a hike. We're about about 3/4 of a mile or a half mile from the KOA campground. Just go over the Green River Bridge there and go down Fragger Road, and down by the first house there. He's in the tree right in front there. And he hangs out here a lot, so we're all excited about finding him here. Looks like he's going to clean up a little bit, and we got more sunshine coming in. So we'll call that good. He's having a good time here. Preening his feathers and looking for all kinds of food here. Like I said, the birds are chirping off in the side here, so we're happy about that. Yeah, he's going to hang out here for a while, so we'll call that good then. Well, here's our Merlin in the tree. We got other bird watchers down here looking at him. They just stopped, and the little fella just up here looking around, enjoying the sunshine, and we're excited about having a movie of him. He's a wonderful little bird. They've been here for several weeks. There's actually a pair of them to hang out. And we're just a little ways from the KOA campground in Camp Washington on the west side of the Green River, and we're very near the Boeing Aerospace facility, and this is our little Merlin. Oh yeah, he's going to take off. He's on the hunt now. There he goes. Looks like he hit something. Well, here's our Merlin back in the tree. He thinks this is a great spot for hunting. He'd flown out of the tree, went down to the one about a half block away, come back circling and hunting again, landed right back in the same spot. we're all excited about it. Getting a little bit of blue sky behind him now, and we're making a video of him from the front. That's what we've been wanting to do with a little sunshine, and hopefully get him flying out of the tree a couple times after his prey. And we did that, and we're all set up again here for the other half of the hunt here. So he hasn't eaten yet today. He's hunting very seriously, and we're very happy that we always see him in the same place now hunting. So hopefully there'll be local birds and we'll be able to find the nest. So, and again, we're on the west side of the Green River in Kent, Washington. And this bird we've seen here many times. We try to come on a daily basis, and now he's going to preen up a little bit. But we did see him make one good flight there, and then the second time he went after something. So he's back on his favorite perch here, hoping to have the opportunity to catch something. There's another Merlin hangs out here. We've seen actually two of them together before, so hopefully we'll locate that one. This guy is having a serious time hunting here. And we got a little bit of blue sky again behind him, so that's good. He's moving his tail a little bit. He's looking to the left and the right. I'd heard the birds chirping earlier really low next to me, so they'd seen him up there too. Of course, he makes them very nervous because that's what he eats, those birds. He's a very fast flyer. We watched him. He was really impressive. He came down at quite an angle and made a hit in the grass down there on something he'd seen. It was about half a block away. He was moving pretty good. Here he's just kind of looking around again, looking for another opportunity, so doesn't seem to be too scared of me. Let's see if I can come in a little more on him. Yeah, that's about max there. I'll back off a little bit. Better right there, actually. But anyway, there's many birds to make movies of down here, and we're just very lucky to find this guy here. So our little Merlin. We've been watching him for the past few weeks, and we're all excited about this guy. We know about every tree he sits in now, so when I pulled in, I seen the little guy up there, and oh boy, we better be alert. That might be him. And sure enough, it was. So we got set up, and everything's going good. Well, I think we'll call that good then. He's just kind of sitting there not doing much. He is still hunting though. He's looking to the left and right, so I was hoping to get him preening, so we'll call that good. I decided to do a close-up on our Merlin. There he goes. He's on the hunt. He's going after the same place he went before. Well, a little Merlin came back. He's back from his hunt. He just flew out. Now he's back here again, so he's sure working this area. He's a hungry guy. He hasn't caught a bird yet today, so he's been flying out 3-4 times already. He likes this little limb here on that fir tree. What a handsome bird. It's very exciting to come down here and watch this little Merlin hunting. Just all over the place. He made a couple of dives down there. He goes quite a ways actually. He circles around, he comes back. So I'm standing right out in the road under the tree here, and he's unconcerned with me. That's a good sign. So hopefully I want him to get used to my car and my tripod, so when I get a chance to there he goes again. He's on another hunt, making another pass. Look at him go. Well, here's our falcon eating his lunch, or his breakfast. The eagle just came by and chased him out of the tree. Seen this little falcon here once before eating, and a Cooper hawk came out of the tree and chased him. So just making the route here, and I was all excited about it. I happened to find him here. And hopefully the pair of bald eagles will leave him alone. He's got food here, see? He's got a little snack going on. Gonna come in a little more here and see what happens. Been waiting to get a good movie of this. Well, there he is. The feathers are flying. He's caught his breakfast. One happy little falcon. Now, if the pair of bald eagles will leave him alone, we'll get a good video here. We've been waiting for a long time to make a video of this falcon eating his food, and looks like we got here at the right time. Getting a nice profile shot on it. He's tearing it up really good. I'm driving on, we're down by the KOA campground, and we're on the west side of the Green River, just over the bridge. You go down Frager Road, and we're right there by the horse barn where they stable the horses. That's where we're at. This little guy's got him a bird, and he's one happy little falcon here. Oh yeah. We've got a lead on looking for the nest from another bird watcher, so we know the area to look for this spring, so we'll be checking that out. That's just south of the KOA campground on Russell Road, so that's the eagle calling now. That's why he's looking around. He wants to be alert. He doesn't want the eagle disturbing his lunch here, or his breakfast. Now there's a flock of geese going by calling. The little falcon here, he's just staying alert. Oh yeah, now he's back to eating here. Getting his feathers going, doing a real good job here. This is my second pass on the road this morning, and I'm very excited about it. Make a good video. We have filtered light. It's not too dark. At least it's not raining, so. This little guy here, he just decided, well, I'm going to have my breakfast. And we're all excited about it. We like that. I'll back off just a tiny bit here. There we go. Feathers are flying. Here's one just sailed down here by the camera, floated all the way to here. Maybe I'm only about, say, 40 feet from this bird, so I'm getting feathers coming down near me now. They're just floating down here, so this is a fresh kill. The little guy is having a good time at it, so I've got my tailgate up on my car, and I'm just shooting around the corner of my tailgate. It's working out good. I've been waiting to make a movie of this falcon for quite some time. And like I said, the last time he was in this tree trying to eat, there was a Cooper hawk come out, an immature, and chased him over the field. So I missed that. As well, I wish I'd have got that. Well, wishes come true. He's back in the exact same tree, and he's just caught a bird and he's eating, so. And it's a good sign, because I kind of think he's a resident falcon here. So you don't get a chance to make a movie of that. Saw the Kestrel down on the boulevard there, Riverview Boulevard. But when I got out to make a video of that one, he flew away, so I gave up, came down here, made the loop, and now I'm getting a great video of this little falcon here. We're enjoying him very much. Well, I think we just let him go here and see how he tears into it. I don't want to make him too long. And he's scratching up a little bit now. I hear some frogs making a little noise here. I'm all excited about that. Oh yeah, he's turned his back a little bit now, so. But he's keeping an eye out. Like I say, he doesn't. I hear the eagle talking. The eagles are sitting over in their tree right next over, so we'll keep an eye on this little fella here. I think we'll call that good then. There's our Merlin. He's got him breakfast. Got him a bird here. He was plucking it, and I just starting to tear into it, getting some meat. Now he's in the same tree he was about a week ago. He caught a bird, landed in this tree, and a Cooper hawk chased him out, and he took off with his bird, and they were flying all over the field. And then another Merlin come up behind the Cooper hawk. So I had two Merlins and a Cooper hawk. And I just happened to come by a day and find the little Merlin up in here. He just landed with his food, and I'm just starting to tear into it. And the bald eagle flew out of their tree and came over and scared him, but then he did come back. He'd left the food in the tree, and now he just tore into it. So I'm making a great video of it. I've been wanting to make a good Merlin movie for a long time, and it just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Now the right place is I'm on Fragger Road South. It's just over the bridge, over the Green River from the KOA campground in Kent, Washington. And you turn down Fragger Road, and that's where he's at. Oh yeah, there he goes. See the eagle come in. The darn eagle chased him off the tree. Now I think he's going to come back. Let's see. I'm holding it. Yeah, he's coming back. See? There you go. Now the eagle come by again and scared him. Well, we're sure getting activity here. Now the eagle's too big to be able to catch this guy, but that was pretty interesting. That's the second time the eagle's made a pass at him, and he has returned to his tree here. So that just shows. There he goes again. That was a crow after him that time. So now he's over the field. There's our Merlin. Oh yeah, he's on the hunt today. He's in his favorite perch. Look at this guy. He wants to see if he can catch himself some breakfast. Oh, he's got his head just a bobbing. Oh yeah. We saw his friend, the Cooper hawk, over in the tree. But they're both down here hunting again. And we're all excited about it. He's been hanging around here for a while. We see him about every other time we come down to the area. And again, we're at 204 South, or South 204th Street in South Fragger in Kent, Washington. And this is our little Merlin that hangs out here. And he has a mate too that hangs out, but we only see the one today. We're always happy when we find him. There he is. A very good looking bird. I see when he bobs his head, you know he's on the hunt. He's wanting to chase one of these birds. He's really looking. Oh yeah. Looks like he's thinking about taking off now. Oh, there he goes. All right, he's coming over here now. I watched him when he flew. He sailed over here. Now we get a good front view of him. Flock of geese just went over. You can hear them calling. All the ducks are happy because it had to rain, and all the little pond over here and little lake area is wet now, so they're really enjoying that. Look at these big dark eyes. What a beautiful bird. This is our Merlin. I'd like to see his little sharp shin buddy come in, and sometimes they play around together. But him and the Kestrel are good buddies. They work together too a little bit. We made a movie of them a while back. Alright. We'll go see if we can find the other one. There's our juvenile Cooper hawk. He's hunting in the thicket again. Just checking everything out. Looking to the left, looking to the right, listening to all the ducks. A lot of ducks down here now. He wants to catch one of these small birds. We got some goldfinches and juncos that hang out in this thicket. And I think that's what he's hunting there. There's some sparrows and different ones, but anyway, he's looking like he's perfectly alert here. He wants to get a chance on catching something. All right then. There we go. She's just cleaning up. Doing that fine tail. Now the male's tail is just solid red like a red-tailed hawk, and the female has the bars on the tail. The male also has gray on his shoulders, and she has just the brown. And she's a little bit bigger, of course. That's standard in birds of prey. The male's about 1/3 smaller. Oh, look at her look down now, like she might have saw something down there. Oh yeah. She's showing us the breast now. You can see all the little streaks on there. We'll watch her preen up a little more. We got beautiful blue sky today, and she's on a great perch right out in the open, no twigs in the way, and a great opportunity to get her preening. If you get enough positions there, we'll see her cheek stripes and her tail and everything. Oh, yeah, going to turn a little bit to the side. Look at that. Flock of geese flew by behind her. Oh, yeah, they got them markings on their head, so when they turn their head completely around, it looks like the eyes looking at you, like the eyes in the back of the head. And that's, of course, a defense against predators. They can kind of see it. It looks like two eyes looking at you in the beak, but that's their defense. It works out good. Like a lot of the animals have that in nature, where the white tips in the back of the ears looks like eyes in the night looking back at the predator. Well, there she is, just kind of taking it easy. Well, there's our little male Kestrel, back in his favorite perch. He wants to preen up this morning before he starts his hunt. Got great lighting, the sun's coming in from behind us, and he decided to preen up. Oh yeah, look at the little spots on his chest. The most beautiful bird. We get all happy every time we find him. He's getting fairly used to the car now. He knows we're no threat. We can stop and use our window mount and make a video. He's seen us enough now he doesn't get too nervous. Oh, he's really preening up. He's getting in the back there, rousing his feathers a little bit, looking around. He's always alert though. If he sees a rodent or something move, he'll be down on it. So it's fairly cool. So he's just sitting there warming up a little bit, preening his feathers, and looking around for the opportunity to catch something to eat. We're back down by the KOA campground again in Camp Washington. Saw his friend, the peregrine falcon, in her favorite tree. She's waiting for the ducks to start moving around so she can hunt. So we thought, oh yeah, there he is. So we thought we'd come up here and make a little movie till the birds start getting more active. The bald eagle was sitting in his favorite tree by the Heritage Farm on Fragger Road. He sits there. Oh, we see him every time we come down. If you're down here long enough during the day, he will be in that tree because he hunts the Green River right there. And he's used to people because they work around the farm there with the horses. So he's not really afraid of people and get some good photos. That's the bald eagle. But anyway, back to this guy. He's really putting on a show. He's preening up in the sunshine here, feeling really good. All excited about seeing him again. There is a female that hangs out a couple miles away up on Riverview Boulevard, so we check up there off and on. But this is the resident male here. He nests here somewhere, so we think we know where it is. So we'll be checking on that in the spring. Well, I think we'll probably call that good then, and we'll have a little break here. I don't think he's going to preen much more. I'll give him a minute or so yet here. Let's just see. He's looking around. He looks fairly comfortable, and he doesn't really appear to be too concerned about the hunting yet. But it could change in an instant. All he'd have to do is see something in the grass, his head would start bobbing, and then he'd pounce down and catch it. But yeah, I think he's just going to bird watching, and then we went on our way. When we came back, we went down by Smith Brothers Dairy and made a video of a Cooper hawk down there, and then came back, and then we find, oh, look at him fan that tail and stretch. Isn't that great? Look at the colors. My goodness. Well, that's posing there. That looks really great. I'm always happy when we catch him doing that. We came back up here then and found this guy here and decided to make a little movie of him. Well, here's our male Kestrel. We're down by Fragger Road, down by the KOA campground. Dr. Jones was down here earlier, and we showed him where the Merlin was, and he was with a couple of his friends, so we all had a good little chit-chat in the birdwatch session here, and we went down to the Smith Brothers Dairy and found the Cooper and made a good video of the Cooper preening. We came back, oh, there he goes. He's after something now. He flew over in the other tree, so we came back here and found this guy. So we made a little movie of him, so enjoy. There's our Kestrel looking at a bird that landed right below her. She's just kind of enjoying her perch today. I should back off. I think I could pick it up there, but that's what she's looking at. I saw it fly in. We're enjoying the filtered light. And we're kind of keeping an eye out for the sharpshins. They come here, and there's a pair of Merlins also that hunt this spot. So we're going to try to see if we can locate them. Alright, there's more birds right below her. I'll back off a little bit. There we go. They've been flitting around in there. Now they left now. Alright, well, we'll come back in then. There's our girl. Anyway, it's a wonderful spot. Now it looks like she's going to preen up a little bit. Got some lovely rusty feathers on her shoulders there, and white marks on her head, and bars on her tail. Oh yeah. She's going to do a little preening session here. Find that in there. And then, like I say, there's been a few insects go by and some small birds, so I also had a hummingbird come by. So we're going to keep an eye on her for a little bit, then we're going to look for the merles. Oh yeah, she's going to scratch her head up now. Alright, well, I hear the birds chirping. So the wetland is coming to life now, and we'll see what other kind of birds of prey we can find. There she goes. She's on the hunt. Well, here's one of our kestrels. Came down the Kent Valley and for one of our bird runs. We've been looking for this one all spring. They leave the area to go nest. And this one's back now, or on migration. Sitting in a dead tree right next to a horse pasture, and there's a lot of grasshoppers and stuff flying around, so she's here hunting. So we were just happy to have spotted her. So we have filtered sunlight today, so I thought we'd zoom in here and make a little movie of her. We've seen one along the Green River a couple of days ago, so they are coming back. And I also have been seeing a Merlin in the area near the Boeing Aerospace building along the Green River. So we're all excited about that. So anyway, we just thought we'd take the opportunity to make a little movie of the Kestrel here. Maybe we'll see him fly off here and catch something. So we have filtered lights, so that is good. And there's many birds of prey in the area now. The peregrine falcon is back on the Boeing Aerospace building, and We saw a cooper chasing a sparrow yesterday, and he almost caught that. Then she went in the tree and then rung up in the air. The sun was out and soared around a while, so we're getting a lot of action, and we're all enjoying it very much. Well, I think we'll maybe call that good. I'll try to get up a little closer to them and see if I can get a little more movie of it. Definitely looking around hunting. You can see the head bobbing around there. I can hear some of the other birds chirping. Here's our Kestrel. He's going to preen up his feathers. He wants to get all cleaned up. It's a nice fresh morning here in Renton, Washington, and Kestrel sitting in his tree just preening and looking just as handsome as he can. And we're enjoying making the movie of it. Had a pair of them here most of the spring, and tried to figure out where their nest was, but we didn't quite locate it. But we had other projects, so. But we assume it's right across from the KOA campground, right on the Boeing Aerospace facility, either on the building or one of those poles or lights or something. They got some hollow hole they use, so maybe we'll figure it out next year. He's just preening up, looking very good and enjoying it very much. Again, this is our American Kestrel down by the Boeing Aerospace building. Alright. We had an osprey also came by today, and we've seen a red tail. So we've seen many birds. The Cooper hawk came to the pond, landed and took off. Went on down the trail, so much activity today. Oh yeah, cleaning up them feathers. Look at that. What a handsome bird this is, huh? Alright, well let's just call that good then. Over and oh, look at that stretch. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? I mean, how cool is that? These birds are so interesting. Yeah, they also call it the sparrowhawk, but that was just a misname. It's American Kestrel. It's really a falcon. So Europe has just about the same thing, the Eurasian Kestrel. Anyway, we enjoy observing this bird very much. Well, here's our little Kestrel on another hunt, sitting on top of his sign. We're down here in Kent, Washington. Oh, he's just beautiful. Look at the colors on this guy. Can't believe it, a bird be that beautiful. That's about as close as I can get. We got a pretty good wind. You can see it blowing there, and he's right on the very top of the sign. And oh yeah, now you look at the back of his head. That's the eyes in the back of the head. That's the markings. When you're looking at him straight from the back, it looks just like he's looking at you, and that's his protection against predators. So it's a very handy design. Yeah, he's facing us. He's looking for a mouse, and it's windy and wet. But actually, we're getting pretty good lighting. And we get to see how he can hang on to the top of his little sign there. And he's continuing to hunt. His eyes are looking every which way he can. If he sees a mouse, he'll go down and get it. They also eat a lot of insects. Summertime, they eat a lot of grasshoppers, things like that, and other insects. Well, I did see one also catch a frog by the pond. And I didn't know they ate frogs, but yeah, he flew down and caught himself a frog. And there he goes, off on a... Well, here we are down in Kent, Washington. And we've got our little Kestrel here, sitting on the corner of a little... Well, it looks like a trench, a metal trench guard. And he has something in his foot. It's a male, very colorful. What a beautiful bird. Look at the color. You got the blues, the grays, and the rough color on his back, and on his tail, a little stripe. Very handsome bird. This is our little male Kestrel. We've been down here trying to find out where they might decide to have their nest this year. There's several spots, so we've been always looking over his shoulder, looking really handsome. What a gorgeous guy. We saw the female about, 2 weeks ago, but we haven't seen her since. But The male is always around here defending the territory and hunting. I suppose that's to keep the other males out from setting up. But anyway, we're going to keep an eye on this little guy, and maybe we will find their nest. He is really handsome. Looking over here with all those wonderful colors. Looks almost like a parakeet. What a beautiful bird. Now, the females are a little more rustier, like on the back, up on his back. She's the same color all down the back. But he's the one that has the color, and he is just absolutely gorgeous. The sun is coming in. We have filtered light. He is looking very good. It's not washing out the movie. When we pulled in, he was sitting on a sign, the top of the post with a sign, and then he flew. He had like a little mouse or something in his foot. You might be able to just barely see it. He's not eating. He's just sitting there. He may have stashed it for later. But anyway, we're happy to see him sitting here, letting us make a movie of him sitting on the corner of that little trenching guard there. And he's looking around, making sure nobody else comes in to try to get his food. He's looking very good. They have the dark eyes. All falcons have the dark eyes. He seems to be fluffed out pretty good. He's really get a definition on the color. You can see his tail now, a little white stripe, and a little black on the tips of his wings, and the gray on his secondaries. See part of his breast feathers all fluffed out, light colored, and the rufous on the back, and his little spots on the back of his head. That's American Kestrel, a little falcon. Eats grasshoppers, dragonflies, and mice. And like I said, it looked like he had a mouse, or a vole, or some small rodent. But we're very excited that he's wintering out here, and we'll look around, see if we can find his nest later on in this year. We'll come down every day, and maybe we'll get lucky and find the location of the nest. Then we can make some movies of the youngsters, and when the parents come in and feed them. It's always fun when they fledge. They get a little chattery, and they're quite tame. You can get right under them and get a good close-up. So, well, I think we'll call that good then. He's just kind of sitting there, and see if we can find the Cooper Hawker down here for him. Maybe I'll give him one more chance to look over here. He's looking really good. I love that gray color. Everything is coming really good. I can't get over how colorful this bird is. What a gorgeous guy. All right, well, enjoy the movie. Over and out, and bye-bye. Well, maybe this Kestrel's going to eat his lunch. I see he just relieved himself, so he's looking around. He had a little vole or some rodent in his foot when he flew over there. Very handsome bird. Looking around a little bit. Don't know if he's looking for his mate or looking for a predator that might try to sneak up on him. Anyway, he's very alert and very handsome. Really see his colors now, getting the profile. Oh, he's bobbing his head. Maybe he's going to take off. Looks like he's getting excited about a hunting. Oh, there he goes with his food. All right, well, we got him on the takeoff. That's good. Over and out, and bye-bye. Well, here's our Kestrel. We're down in Kent. He's caught a little mouse. He just dove down in the field by the little water puddle and snagged the mouse, and now he's eating it. It looks like he's enjoying it very much. There's a red tail on his perch on the telephone pole, and when we drove by, we kind of spooked him a little bit, and then this little guy came in on the wire and then dove down and got himself something to eat. And it looks like he's really having a feast there. Yeah, it appears to be a little mouse. They also eat grasshoppers, and dragonflies, things like that. We also took a photo of him a couple of weeks ago. He actually caught a frog. I didn't know they ate frogs. It was very interesting. We're hoping to be able to find this guy's nest this year. There's a tree close by, a big cottonwood. I have some hollow holes in it. We'll check that out later. The guy here just moving his tail for balance, sitting there eating and enjoying it very much. Very colorful. We always get a big thrill out of finding this little guy. The other day we made a movie of him on a metal barricade thing for trenches. Now we got him again here. We did see him dive down, like I said, catch this little rodent. He had to circle around about 3 times, get back up on the wire. And now he's letting us make a nice move of him having his lunch. We're all excited about it. Oh yeah. They're a falcon. Just like the peregrine, only a little miniature here. He's a hungry little guy. He's chowing down. That's a good catch for him. All birds of prey get excited when they get a rodent. When they catch a mouse, it could be an eagle with a mouse, or a peregrine, or a prairie falcon. They all get excited when they catch a mouse. So. It's kind of fun to watch. I guess it's just a good snack, everything the right size. Makes for a good casting. That's little fur and bones they cough up later, and it cleans out their crop. And the crop is right under their chest, right up by their chest, under their neck, and it swells out. That's where they store all this meat, and it's slowly digested in the stomach. And everything that's not digestible, like bones and feathers, creates a little pellet, and he coughs that out, and that cleans his crop out. So, anyway, all the bones and feathers from this mouse will come up in a little bit of a casting or a pellet. We're getting a good side view, a good profile shot of him on the wire eating, and the length of his wings almost to the tip of his tail. And he's having a very good time here. Just try to zoom in a little bit more on the next one, I think, and see if we get a little closer. We'll let him finish his lunch. So yeah, I call that good then. Over and out, and bye-bye. There's our little buddy finishing up his mouse. He just about got it finished. Oh yeah, he just pulling away there, eating, enjoying it very much. He's on the wire. He just dove down off the wire right next to a little wet puddle area here, and I suppose the mouse had to move around trying to find the dry spot, and then he spotted him and came down and caught him. He happily flew around a couple circles, went back up on the wire, and now having his food. I believe this is the male. I saw the female around about a week or so ago, a couple weeks. I haven't seen her lately though, so we're all excited waiting for her to show up so we can kind of figure out where their nest is. He's wintered out here most of the winter now. We've seen him about every time we came down, so we're all excited every time we see this little guy. He's just a chowing now. Look at that guy eat. Fur's flying now. But if you look at him, his wings almost come to the tip of the tail, same length, just a little bit shorter. That's one of the signs you look for when you see a falcon. They have dark eyes, and they're quite sturdier across the shoulders, a little stronger looking, broader through the shoulders than the other hawks. And just a little falcon, a good sized feet there for his size, and caught just what he needed for lunch. He is really enjoying it. Finish it up here. Let it run and see how he does. Sometimes there's geese below him, and he sits on the pole and waits for the geese to scare the mice in the grass. Then he comes down and gets them. But there's no geese today, so he just lucked out, spotted the one on his own, and zoomed down and got it. But he's that smart. He'll watch the geese walk around, and pretty soon the geese will scare a mouse, and the mouse will make a little run for it, and then the Kestrel will come down and catch it. Catches a lot of insects in the area too. We see him hunt those, and goes up on the pole and eats them. But this here's a good catch. Not like catching a couple of insects. They do eat grasshoppers. This will fill him up. This mouse right here, it was good size. So he's got his lunch for the day. The crop's all swelled out now. Oh, he's cleaning his little beak. See? Rub it on the wire, get it all off. I turned around the other way, clean his beak that way. He wants to stay clean. He's rousting, shaking off. He's happy. You can see he's happy. Wow, that was a good little snack. like it when we find them. Yeah, he's a good little guy there. Sun's coming in on him now, showing a little bit more of his colors. We'll call that good then. He's just going to sit there and wait for the next mouse, or just take it easy because they have a good feed. So enjoy the movie. Over and out. Bye-bye. Well, here's one of our kestrels along the Yakima River. She has a nest here in this public fishing area. And we came here to try to make some movies. Not sure at this point if this is a male or female. My monitor's got a glare on it from the sun. But we do know there's a pair here, and we're going to keep an eye on them. We'll try to get a little better location. They're very quick. We have a couple of nest sites with holes in the trees we've been watching, and we know where this one is. We know where the hole in the tree is, and it'll fan out a little bit there. Kind of weathering and getting cleaned up. Yeah, let's keep an eye on this guy, and could be the other one is the female and is in the hole laying an egg. So anyway, we're lucky to get a movie of the kestrel. We got some blue sky. It's nice and warm, and we'll check around and see if we can get a better angle on them, and see if we can get the two of them together in a tree, and hopefully it'll be the nest tree, and we'll make up a good video of that. We're also looking for the prairie falcons today. At the other end of the canyon, up towards Yakima, we found the golden eagle's nest. She flew in and started feeding the youngsters, so we're all excited about that. Well, enjoy the kestrel then. Oh, he's turning around. What's he got on his mind? He might be hunting. Looks like he's looking down. See what he's up to. You find one without a stick in it. Over and out. Well, here we are on Canyon Road. We just found the kestrel's nest in this old dead cottonwood. There's several old woodpecker holes in it, and we're all excited about it. This one here is both of them were here, and they were checking out a hole on the other side. And then when we came back from checking on the prairie falcon, we pulled in and stopped, and this one flew out of the tree and went over here on the limb. So I'm shooting from the back of my car here by the hatchback, and it seems like they're pretty calm with people. Of course, there's a lot of traffic goes by, and actually a lot of people stop here to make photographs of the eagle's nest across the river, so that's probably why they're pretty tame, and that's to our benefit then, because this one here is sitting here and hasn't flown away. I'll back off just a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to check around for the mate, see if I can locate that. But one of them might be working in the hollow hole, the woodpecker hole, for the nest. So anyway, got a nice cottonwood tree. It's got many woodpecker holes, and we'll figure out which one is the kestrel's nest. We also came over to see if we could locate a Merlin, but I haven't had luck with that yet. So we'll check around. Well, here's the cottonwood tree. It's got several woodpecker holes in it, and this is a hole that Kestrel was checking out. There's several other ones higher up. I'm going to zoom in on it. They're coming in slowly. Big old cottonwood, and here comes the hole. That's when I drove by. That's the one she was investigating right there. Now there's several other holes higher up, so I'll check those out also. Well, here's our kestrel. He came out of the hole in the old cottonwood tree to hunt. He's sitting on the fence post, probably looking for a rodent. We saw the female earlier, and I got a video of her. There he goes. He's off and flying now. We'll see where he goes. Well, here's our little kestrel. He caught something. He's down here by the Boeing Aerospace Building, sitting on that cap by the light pole. There's some pretty good sunlight. Saw him the other day. He looked like he caught a frog. We took a picture of it. I didn't know they ate frogs, but been down here a couple times today trying to find him, and now the sun looks pretty good and it's showing off his colors pretty good. He's sitting there looking very handsome. He's flown off this perch a couple of times and went back to the same perch, and this time looked like I had an insect or something, maybe a grasshopper. But like I said, they eat many things. Mice, grasshoppers, and now I know they even eat frogs. So, little falcon, American Kestrel. Very handsome. Oh, now he's diving down. I'll see if he comes back. I'm going to let it run just for a little bit. And he may come back up. He's circling. He's coming back to the perch now. We'll get to landing, see? Oh, how good is that? See, he's got an insect. They eat a lot of insects. Well, that'd make for a good little movie. He's, like I said, eat grasshoppers and insects and mice. And we now know they also enjoy a frog once in a while. And this, I believe, is the male here. Looking very beautiful. A lot of nice colors on him. It's a wonderful day here. It's about 50 degrees and sunny today, and clouds up and then it clears off. It's partly cloudy, but it's just a nice, wonderful fall day migration, and we're enjoying it very much, and for the opportunity to make a movie of this bird. We also saw the immature Cooper hawk just about 10 minutes ago, but he's on the same pole that we made a movie of him a couple of days ago, so we already have that, so we're okay. But this here is the guy we're after, a little kestrel. Watching him feed here, and there was two of them here this morning. There's a male and a female, so we'll see what he does. He's sitting there just kind of looking around very cleverly, looking for his food. He sees something, he'll fly down there and get it. And we're very fortunate that he came back to the same pole, because I got him on the takeoff and the landing, so that's very good. We enjoy it very much. We're all excited about it. Little Kestrel is one of our favorite falcons. It's the smallest falcon we have in the United States. Next size up is the Merlin. We'd like to see one of them also, but there he goes, down again. Well, maybe he'll come back again. I'll let it run. He's definitely hunting insects, so... Oh yeah, here he's coming back to his pole now. That's good. It's coming up. Look at that. Got another one. See how quick he can get food? Hold his little foot and eat. Very interesting. These little falcons are very, very interesting. What a wonderful movie. So that's 2 times he's went down, caught something, came back up here. So, like I say, they eat a lot of grasshoppers and insects, and of course a mouse would really turn them on. And it was funny, that photo I took the other day, it had a frog, and you know, you could tell the frog looked like a little scuba diver he was holding there. So I do have a photograph of that, and I did learn. There he goes again. Now he's going down. I'll just let it run a little bit more. Maybe he'll come back again. Let's see if he gets another one. He's coming back to the perch again. Well, he's circling. He's coming up to the perch. Well, look at that. He's back again, the little guy. He's really getting good food. Well, it's about 50 degrees. See, the insects are warmed up and are moving now, so he's able to fly down and catch him something to eat. This is absolutely fantastic. We really like this little guy. Again, it's the American Kestrel. We're in Kent, Washington by the Boeing Aerospace Building, about 2 blocks from the KOA campground. And we're all excited about our little hunting sequence, and this guy is catching the insects today. Very handsome bird. Very good looking bird. It's American Kestrel. Oh yeah, he's doing real well here. He's had some pretty good luck. Well, I don't know. We'll keep an eye on him for a little bit longer. Not too quick here. He's just sitting, looking. Now he's looking down again. He's wanting to catch something else. These little tidbits of food, and eventually he'll catch enough. He'll be filled up. So he's really got a sharp eye. You can really see him. He's got his tail going. Look at him. He's looking very intent now. Like I say, it's a falcon. They're built just like a peregrine, pretty much. There's a wonderful little falcon here, and they nest mainly in hollow holes, trees, and build wood duck boxes they put up. They nested in there. So, but just a wonderful little bird. To be able to find them here and get a movie of them is just wonderful. Well, I think I'll turn it off then. Looks like you're just going to sit there for a little bit, and that should be good. Over and out, and enjoy the movie. Bye-bye, and enjoy. Oh, he's going to look. He's looking one more time. I'll give him just a second. He's looking. You think he sees something? No, he's looking over here now. Okay, we'll call that good then. Over and out. See if he's going to go here. Yeah, he's still looking. Looking down, very intent. Alright. We'll call that pretty much good, I think. Oh, there he goes. Alright, we'll call that good. He's down there, over and out, and enjoy this movie. Bye-bye. Here's a lovely male kestrel. We're up by the Cedar Grove landfill. It's about 1 o'clock. Got a nice blue sky. And he's up here hunting off the telephone wire. He's hunting mice and other rodents. Beautiful bird. Look at the colors. This is the male kestrel. It says 1 o'clock. It's January the 26th, 2011. And we're just delighted to see this beautiful colors on this bird. My goodness. How neat is that? That's probably the prettiest bird of prey we have in the United States. The American kestrel. And this is the male. All those wonderful colors. And he's just sitting here having a good time hunting rodents. We're by the Cedar Grove landfill in Renton, Washington. And we're all excited about making a movie of this bird. I hear a truck coming, so I'm going to just let it run to see if the bird will fly. So we'll see if we're going to get there. Oh, there he goes, see. Flying away now. Over and out.